Hello, in this video, I am going to explain about how to install Android Studio and build applications using it. I am demonstrating how to set up Android Studio in offline, that is without internet connectivity. First, download setup file for Android Studio and SDK files from official website of Android. Then copy these files to the computer where you want to install it. These are the individual files for SDK. You can see that I already downloaded these files to my computer. After that, download .m2 and Gradle compressed files from the description below, which are required to work in offline. As you can see here, I already extracted the files to SDK folder in E drive. You can also copy full SDK folder from any other computer. I am keeping the Gradle files in Gradle folder in E drive. You can download the Gradle file of 7.4.1 from the description below, or from the official website. After setting these two folders, we can start our installation. For that, double-click on the setup executable file. It will extract the setup file. Click Next button in the welcome screen. Then, click Next. Then, click Next. Then, click Install. Now, the installation is started. Now, the installation is completed. Ensure the tick mark in Start Android Studio, and click Finish. It will start the Android Studio application. In this window, click on the plus button to create a new project. Then, select Basic Activity, and click Next. Then, change the required parameters for our first project. Here, I am not changing anything, so click on the Finish button. Wait for some time for the project initiation. Now the project is fully loaded. Now, we need to configure the SDK location to our SDK in E drive. For that, select SDK Manager in Tool menu. Then click the Edit in Android SDK location. And change the location to E:SDK, where we keeping the SDK files. Click Next to verify. Then, click on Finish button. Now the SDK for Android is set correctly. Click on OK. Next we need to solve the Gradle sync issue. For that, we need to change the Gradle location to the Gradle file in E drive. For that, open Gradle menu in Project Explorer, and select Wrapper subfolder. Then double-click on the Gradle-wrapper.properties file. In this file, change the distribution URL to the location our Gradle file. That is, file://e://Gradle/Gradle-7.4.1-bin.zip. After that, refresh the Gradle sync. Now you can see that the Gradle is extracting from the location, and it is working. But now the build process has failed, because of the unavailability of the dependency files, which must download from the repositories, and we are working in offline. To solve this, we need to create a local repository of library files. The compressed.m2 file given in the description contains the local repository folder. Download this file, and extract the .m2 folder to current user folder of your computer. That is C, user, developer. Now, our local repository is ready, and we have to mention this in our project. For that, open the settings.gradle file from the Project Explorer, and disable the Gradle plugin portal in Google from the repositories, and change Maven Central to Maven Local. Now, our settings are completed. To build the project, select Make Project from Build menu. Oh, there is a small issue. The Gradle is not synced. To solve this, click on the Sync button. Now you can see that the build is completed. To ensure it, select Make Project submenu from Build menu. Now the build is successful. To test our application, we must create a virtual device in Device Manager. For that, click on Create Device button in the Device Manager. Then select the required hardware profile, and click Next button. Then select the required system image and click Next. Then, verify the configuration, and give a name to our virtual device. After that, click the Finish button. Now, click on the Run button to launch the device in emulator. Just cancel this message. The linking will be done later, automatically, at the time of running the application. Now, wait for the emulator to start our virtual device. Now the Android virtual device is ready. Click on the Run button in Toolbar to run the application in the virtual device. You can also run it by clicking Run App submenu in Run menu. Now you can see our application in emulator. Thanks for watching. If you are not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it to support me.